It is 2 a.m. The house is completely dark and silent. You are wrapped in blankets when suddenly you feel a light thud on your duvet. This is followed by a proud, muffled chirp from your beloved feline companion. You turn on the bedside lamp, and there it is, a lifeless mouse, or perhaps a motionless bird. Your heart races, disgust washes over you, and looking at your sweet, purring cat, you cannot help but wonder, why? Why does this pampered creature insist on leaving dead animals at your feet? It feels like a horror movie, but what if I told you it is actually a profound, ancient love letter? Today, we will dive deep into the fascinating, slightly gruesome psychology behind your cat's hunting behavior. What your cat is actually saying will shatter everything you thought you knew about your feline best friend. The apex predator in your living room. Unlike dogs bred for specific tasks, your cat remains astonishingly similar to their wild ancestors. Sharing 95.6% of their DNA with tigers, they are apex predators engineered for the hunt. Your cat's brain features around 300 million cortical neurons, nearly double a dog's, giving them unparalleled capacity for rapid, autonomous decision-making. But here is the psychological tension. Your cat lives in a safe home with endless bowls of food. So, why do they hunt? According to the hydraulic model of motivation, the energy required for instinctual hunting builds up inside your cat's nervous system like water dripping into a bucket. Even if perfectly full, this predatory pressure must be released. Without an outlet, they release it by zooming down hallways or pouncing on your toes. Outdoors, this pent-up energy is unleashed on wildlife, regardless of their metabolic state. Your cat is not hunting because they are starving. They hunt because their biology fiercely demands it. The incompetent kitten revelation. But catching the prey is only half of the mystery. Why bring the carcass directly to you? Prepare yourself, because the scientific truth behind this is deeply moving. In the wild, feline society is matrilineal, revolving around the queen cat and the cooperative rearing of kittens. A mother cat bears the ultimate responsibility for her baby's survival, meaning she must actively teach them how to hunt. She accomplishes this in a structured, four-stage process. First, she brings dead prey to the nest to consume so they recognize safe food. Next, she leaves dead prey for the kittens to eat. Third, she brings home injured prey so they can practice the fatal killing bite safely. Finally, she takes them on supervised hunts. Look at yourself through your cat's eyes. You are a giant, clumsy, hairless creature. You lack mobile ears to silently signal intentions, and most importantly, your cat has never seen you successfully catch a mouse. From their perspective, you are a dangerously incompetent hunter. You are essentially an overgrown kitten, entirely dependent on mysterious metal cans for survival. When your cat drops a dead animal at your feet, they step into the noble role of a devoted mother. This behavior is especially common in spayed female cats, whose maternal instructional drive remains highly active. They are proudly presenting you with a Stage 2 lesson. They are desperately trying to teach you how to survive, providing for you because they view you as a beloved, helpless family member. It is an act of pure, unadulterated love, the sanctuary of the core territory. There is another vital layer to this behavior that speaks volumes about how much your cat trusts you. In the wild, a successful hunt is a moment of extreme vulnerability. Cats are mid-level predators preyed upon by larger creatures like coyotes. They also face kleptoparasitism, the theft of their meal by rival predators. To survive, a cat must immediately transport their fresh catch from the dangerous hunting grounds to a highly secure location. Ethologists refer to this safe haven as the core territory. When your cat bounds proudly through the cat flap with a bird in their mouth, they are actively seeking sanctuary. And where do they most often choose to leave it? On your bed or right at your feet. These specific locations are deeply saturated with your unique scent. To your cat, your scent represents the ultimate psychological anchor, the absolute safest place in their entire world. Now they are using your physical presence as a safe deposit box for their most valuable resource. They bring the prey directly to you because they know, without a shadow of a doubt, that with you, they are protected. The live prey phenomenon. But what if the animal they bring you is still breathing? You might have watched in sheer horror as your cat seemed to cruelly toy with a terrified mouse, batting it around and catching it again. It looks malicious to human eyes, but science reveals it as a brilliant risk management strategy. A cornered rat can inflict serious damage. For a solitary hunter, an infected scratch can be a death sentence, permanently impairing their ability to hunt. By playing with the prey, your cat is actually exhausting the animal, draining its energy reserves so it cannot launch a dangerous counterattack during the final bite. If they bring it to you alive, it is just a continuation of this highly calculated survival tactic, performed safely within your home. Honoring the hunter without the mess. So, how should you react to this grim token of affection? Your first instinct might be to scream, scold, or severely punish your cat. Please, do not do this. Your cat will not understand why you are angry. To them, they have just performed a heroic family duty, and your harsh rejection will only cause them deep stress and confusion. Instead, safely dispose of the prey using protective gloves and clean the area thoroughly. If you want to stop this behavior, you have to outsmart their biology. Keep your cat strictly indoors, especially during dawn and dusk, when their natural prey drive is highest. If they venture outside, equip them with a breakaway collar featuring a loud bell to warn potential prey. Most importantly, redirect that internal hydraulic pressure. You need to consistently simulate the complete predatory cycle. Hunt, catch, kill, eat. Engage them daily with interactive wand toys. Let them stalk, chase, and catch the toy. Immediately after the kill, reward them with a high-protein treat. This signals to their brain that the hunt was a success, allowing them to relax. The next time you find a deceased critter on your welcome mat, take a deep breath. Look past the gore and see the profound message your cat is sending. They are not bringing you trash. They are contributing to the survival of your shared family. They are paying their rent in the only currency their DNA understands. It is a badge of absolute trust, social integration, and an expression of a biological contract. Your cat is telling you, in the most primal way possible, that you are their family, their student, and their safest harbor in a wild world.